How's it going, guys? Back here today. Had a nice long nap after the BPL ended. So today we've got news that the Gauntlet has been announced. It will be starting on September 11th, 3 p.m. Normally like really early US time. Same things as normal. There'll be Shopify Rebellion will match the amount of fundraised money. There's a certain amount, and then there's prize drawings for levels. Red Bull's partnering up with them for a cast on Scissorin's channel each day of the event. Octavian and Big Sil will be doing that. Prizes, t-shirts, physical prizes. There's not much going on there, but there's quite a few of the microtransaction stuff. Portal effects and weapon effects, cloaks, full armor sets. Operations cost 5% of the overall prize pool, and then the rest of it's being split amongst classes except for 2% rank 1. So 8, 4, and 2% for 1, 2, and 3 of each class. And I don't know if it's listed the mods or anything here. Yeah, I don't know why they don't list the mods here. But I do believe if I go here, it's not here yet, but eventually it will be available to just join as a league. The same way Path of Exile Royale shows up each weekend, you'll just be able to join the Gauntlet if you want to play it. It will be hardcore solo self-found like usual. Business Extra, Fire Cold, Lightning. Let me just grab it. They should have put it in the article. Instead, it's got to be on this Google Doc that's not dark mode friendly. So, increased monster damage. Monster move attack cast speed. Monsters gain Business Extra, Fire Cold, and Lightning. Minus 20 all res, monster life 40% increased. Fire 2 additional projectiles, and not AoE this time. Points, 1 per level up to 95, 1 per 100 delve depth up to 300. Then there's boss kill points. And if your character dies, you don't lose your points, but you can't progress on that character anymore. So those points are locked in. You roll a new character, you have to do each of the bosses and everything again, essentially. And then first to reach each point threshold is the winner in a tiebreak. And you have to submit VODs of each of the boss kills if you want to get points from that. And there will be bounties for other things that will come from fundraising efforts at some point, which there will be fundraiser events already being set up. Different streamers and stuff will be talking about those. Now for me, what I've done since the BPL ended is I ran a bunch of expeditions. I probably ran like 15 of them. And didn't get anything too crazy from that. Like, I really just don't know, like challenge-wise. There's all of these conditional bosses for each of them. And I've done so many of them, it's just like, I haven't defeated Uhtred yet. I don't know if I've defeated Oloroth. I don't know if I've even seen this one. So I think, like, to get 36 challenges, I'm gonna have to complete in-game grinds, I think. Which, yeah, 400 Dark Shrines, that's ridiculous. I'll do the Simulacrums. Probably do enough logbooks as well. I mean, they drop. But yeah. Kind of crazy to think about. I have to defeat them all. Yeah. I fought Uhtred twice. Once on somebody else's with like leftover portals attempts. And once on this character, but I couldn't get it. But I did get a second one of the flasks, which is cool. I got Dresso's Defiance. It's one of my favorite unique chest armors in the game. Divined up. I got an 84 Hunter Quiver, which is great for dot bow builds, and a level 21 Volatile Debt. Only interesting things to come from that. But what am I left with the rest of what I've got going on? I'm going to run and spawn this Alhesman. What am I doing in the region? Just send it. It's been a minute since I played on the SSF, so there were a lot of people playing with the Rage Vortex and stuff in the BPL, and I might definitely like transfer my build over to more of what they had going on. Running a two-hand setup with it, using Blade Storm with Rage to generate like double the Rage off of things. And yeah, here's the logbooks, so I gotta do this. Free here.
Ready?
I feel like I spend half of the map like dealing with the expedition. I don't like how much time they take. You have to set them up, you have to clear them, then you have to loot them. Which requires opening chests and happen. And then the reward you really get from them comes from dealing with the... Oh, I think I missed the chest, yeah. Chests don't show up on the minimap. But for T16, like, this isn't a crazy rolled map, but we're cruising. I think tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run heists all day. I haven't ran heists, I've just been farming heists for the BPL. I do have 2 shapers that I could run, I think, or maybe close to 2 shapers, at least 1 shaper set. Once I get 2, I might see if I can get an Uber Elder set, because I have both of the Elder fragments. Let's see what comes from all the blueprints and stuff that I have after the massive amount of heists. I have a lot of heists. It's gonna be a big day of heists for me. But then kind of see what I have left over from that and see where I want to go next with SSF. There's a lot of builds that I want to mess around and try out. And with the Gauntlet event coming, like I don't see myself practicing at all for that. I might play in it, but I'm also not like super happy with the idea of a Gauntlet, given how the current balance of the game is. So if I do anything, it'll probably just be like trying to focus a bounty, or just like dying and rage quitting on like day 2 and going back to SSF. And I just leveled again, like I leveled in, like for the actual league, I leveled for SSF, and I leveled for the BPL. Do I want to like go through practice and then level for the Gauntlet? Then I'm just going to be like, super burnt out. we're wanting to practice for like league start. I don't know how much time I'm gonna put into like dealing with Gauntlet. Wish she would just phase already. Oh no, that was phased. Ooh, got one of those. Might be more exciting to do that than the Conqueror. I also could run the 10-way. I'm gonna unidentified run this. I think this is a twisted. Yep. And it's dropping breach splinters, currency shards. I did it unidentified, so I don't know how many things it's gonna like spawn on it. Shards. Still myth synthesis. I did so many of these bosses stuff in synthesis. I completely like min-max this setup to farm them. I wish we had like Atlas missions for synthesis and we could still run it or ignore it if we don't like the content like everybody does with Heist. It's like the only thing that's just like completely like non-existent missing from the game is any of the stuff synthesis had going on. And harvest seeds, I guess. I thought harvest seeds were better too. Could min-max your whole garden setup. And the current state of things, like, I wish that was how harvest still existed. People that really wanted to farm it could just buy the seeds and farm it themselves. I think it's just a better place in the game that way. Thought the problem all along was the way that it worked with the Discord and like trading crafts. I think being able to trade the ability to farm the crafts would have been the better way to deal with it rather than making everything super rare. Make it like Azurite. The crafts you farm you can keep, but if you don't want to farm the crafts, you can trade for the seeds. Rather than being forced into the mechanic. Too amazing coming out of this one. It's always nice when you get fossils or influenced items. I really don't have any idea what the damage mods or anything are on it either because I didn't identify it. I can't see what it rolled. I guess that was one of them. I didn't think I was in the beam. Beams are so hard to like deal with, like setting up and making sure you're in a safe spot for it. Especially if you're staying away from the boss. Rotating beams really don't hurt that bad, but you get... I think it stuns you, like locks you in place. You just don't get caught in the degen like I did. I'm pretty sure once the fight goes on long enough for minions to start spawning, your best bet to get them to stop is to focus the boss. Once the boss takes enough damage, the minion phase will end, and I'm gonna die again. And I lagged there too for some reason. How many portals I got left? 3. We can get this. Give me a ring. Give me a ring. Okay. Okay. What we got? Agony Crawler damage, increased chaos damage while affected by Herald of Agony. Pretty nice. Cold res. Implicit. There's a little bit of the map left. We'll finish it out here. And yeah, like lots of heists tomorrow. Like I'm talking like 16-ish of each type of heist. So gonna farm lots of heists, get lots of markers, run lots of blueprints. And then tomorrow I'll have a lot of cool stuff. It is the most rewarding content in the game. I miss when simulacrums. I still think simulacrums should be the best rewarding content in the game, but they nerfed it. Like super hard. Lots of these banked up. So I might actually level this character even. I can do heists without dying, and I got a bunch of them. These are all the demolition ones that I'm going to run for. But that's going to do it for me for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Gonna get up to some fun stuff here. And SSF for the rest of the league. Yeah. Like button, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.